happy. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. Mana tuh? Nggak ada.
Nggak ada. Tuh. Aman apa?
United. Streaming agak delay ya?
Ya, berapa? 5 detikan paling. Edri Sombrero, pal.
Saya itu bawa saya kan
Biscout. Bozentar, super sub.
Bang Bojai.
Pedri Sombrero.
Bentar, audionya.
Jamal mati ya. Jamal mati. Panah ke bawah.
Mas Cang.
Mets with the corner, they're first. And now a
Pedri
sudden
Sombrero,
chance to
Pak.
counter. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Rafinha. Pedri. Threads one in. And it's hoisted. He's put the shot away! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah,
Look, I
benar,
don't want to sound
Pak.
too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Mau ke power shooting tadi tuh.
Now it's Neymar. Such good technique. And the shots!
Mau disundur kali itu.
Second reaction.
Itu.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. So, Jim, what are you thinking? Mets have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more
offside.
creative.
Mas Martil, yang benar Mas Martil. Bisa.
Now it's Rafinha. And he's picked out the run. Trossard. Now it's Saka. Defending of the desperate variety. It requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline.
Oh kita bal.
Rice goes short. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Out.
Out-outan ka bang?
They've played it short.
Bisa belok anjir.
Goal! Arsenal!
Bisa belok.
Arsenal take the lead.
Wih,
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Mas. Patah gitu.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal. Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing.
Lah.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Now now the hit.
Datar banget anjir.
Another save.
Beda tuh bang, feelingnya beda.
Only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Di sombrero, aduh.
He is through here.
Akhirnya bagusan yang itu.
Genuine
yang
physical
betul.
edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Oh,
It's gone for a throw-in.
nggak bisa kayak si ini ya. Mau pinga, nggak bisa lurus.
Now it's Rice, and he's managed to get for it.
Lompat.
Terrific header. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Pas dulu di area nggak bang?
Skelly. Well, they keep
Pas
pressing
dulu di
like
area
that
nggak?
as long as they can. He's in space and looking for options. Rafinha. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mau sombrero kapal?
Pedri. Oh, this is a very good run.
Hah?
Oh, the defence proved
7-2
infallible
apa
then.
75?
But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Finishing. Dibilang mah 95, 92, 95.
Lewis Skelly. Martinelli.
Bagus,
Great
bagus,
feet
bagus.
that. Rafinha. Neymar.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both
saatnya
teams have had their moments. There's been
Loh
no
lah,
shortage of
kali-kali.
talking points, but there has been just
Oh,
one
Bojai.
goal, and that is the state of it at the break.
Oh, Bojai.
1-0.
Pour vous signaler
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Ganti liga. Neymar.
changement. Le numéro 9. À sa place, le
Here's the
numéro
start of the
7.
second half. Mets can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Neymar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Lompat duluan.
Saka with the short one. And that should get the job done. Mets have the chance to go the other way. Soboslai doing full tilt down the left. Nice control. Oh, here's a chance. It's there. They have grabbed
Musuh
themselves
banget,
an
musuh.
equaliser. Well, that's something that will make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveler. And wow, he has given that a right old hit. Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb. And you can see he meant every bit of this. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith. I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Schwarzer! And he has kicked it out somehow. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Biskuatio. Mana Biskuatio?
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Soboslai. Lovely bit of skill. Soboslai will not want to lose out here. He's having a go. What a save by David Raya. Mets have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on? White. He's picked his way through.
Lepas.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bastoni.
Le nombre de
That could spell trouble.
Umpan ah.
He's away.
71
Great hit.
550.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Astaga. Lemes gitu ngopernya si
Jauhan
Baston.
kocak.
Tries a header. They would have been quick to recover this. Very nicely done.
Alah. Malah corner lang.
Defend.
Rasanya bisa lompat kan.
Siap. Saya gila.
Ya benar. Baston.
Bastoni tries to clear. Mets are looking to go forward now. He's got away. That looks a cracking ball. And the shot's on here. Out of play for a goal kick.
Dekat-dekat.
Malah.
Mets perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Neymar. Oh, super find. Now it's Rafinha. Rice has created one goal already.
Tinggal lurus cowok umpan itu.
Ball is over the line.
Udah kocak, udah lurus
Le
itu.
numéro 14.
Lurusnya ke
Le
musuh
numéro
Pak.
16. À leur place, le numéro 21. Le numéro 6.
Just eases him off the ball. Ødegaard floats it up and over. Havertz. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Jorginho picks it up from the goal kick. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Imensif.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Le numéro
Probably be
26.
looking to play it square from here.
Le
There's
numéro
not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
White
Buset.
Wah,
tries to
Buset.
smash through the challenge, but no. Havertz.
Buset 2 kali kah?
Kaget cok.
It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside.
Serius.
Buset, heel trick tuh sopan.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back
Aku situ,
down,
anak.
and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that should be the keepers. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Mau langsung
It's
sombrero kapal. Langsung sombrero. Nih, langsung sombrero nih.
Arcaginess from either
Nih.
team.
Allah.
Umpan yang bener dulu minimal.
Allah.
quality
Request.
ball.
Kok yang situ sih? The fuck bro.
Now it's Havertz.
Foden.
Allah,
Swiftly. Might be danger here.
Clean.
Shooting! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Astagfirullah. Clean AF.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, both sides
Wait,
might have to settle for a draw.
Havertz!
Bar gue tiba-tiba hilang lah.
Odo played with speed from back to front. White gets across to intercept that. Rice.
Il y aura 4
Odegaard.
minutes de temps additionnel.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Szoboszlai. No, he's not getting any further than that. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Pasti rekam.
Nakam. Tuh, betak bumper ya. Terus pak, golin. Online shoot, online skill.
And that is high.
Hampir tuh.
Betak bumper.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Rice.
Rodri sih.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and
That's
stopped
that,
it.
the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Szoboszlai, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Push rating divisi.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Yang yang HP yang tepus rating divisi gas Efootball 2025.
Foto.
Itu 32 siapa?
Enggak, apanya? Apa itu?
YouTube. Apa itu bang?
Capek.
YouTube.
Ah, streaming kali kata gue mah.
Nah aku nak. Yang setting video itu gimana bang?
Apanya?
Media share itu.
Tahu, Cok. Mau nyeting apa
Ikan
tadi?
bunyi, Cok.
Barcode itu. Apa?
Barcode.
Lu bukannya ini Ted. Bisa ngerendah gitu Ted tadi.
Apa kocak? Cok. Oh ini ya jadi yang aku itu nyoba doang bentar. Udah. Gue ini udah expert nih. Dah, kelas king.
Ini kan streaming tuh. Streaming PUBG. Aduh. Mas, salah mas. Gak pernah merendah gitu anjing.
Lagi pas lihat lagi tuh. Pat. Nggak ngecek gue itu stabil apa enggaknya.
Gak tau anjir gue bilang.
Email.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That has not gone well. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's out for a goal kick. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, is starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball.
Martinelli! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Odo. Pedri.
Kevin De Bruyne. Allahu Akbar.
He's there to belt it away.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Lu harus sabar tuh. Kevin De Bruyne.
Rafinha. Oh, now hits one. And the ball's come loose here.
Buset.
They've been given a corner. Air and Vane with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adams cuts it out. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. In with the challenge. That's been cut out, well played. Partey. Trossard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Shit.
So we're still where we started right now. Rice. Martinelli. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Could be danger here.
Ngapain cok?
Looks a good ball through.
True passing
And
tuh
he
tadi.
can clear it away.
Nggak ada true
Balik-balik.
passing.
Back promptly. Gently done.
Nih bang,
Now it's
lagi.
Saka. Musiala.
Yang passing De Bruyne
Gula.
siapa?
Good looking ball. Rice. Pedri.
Oh, Pedri kali tadi.
Over to the left.
Bukan si Rodri.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Lu defending doang.
Nicely intercepted.
Dapat.
Someone on target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Dapat.
And here's Martinelli. Rafinha promptly onto that, and that is that. Goulet. That's good running with the ball.
Kevin
Spread
De
it left.
Bruyne.
Musiala.
Langsung kali.
Shot a goal!
Berapa finishingnya berapa?
Musiala just backs
Pasal
himself
udah belok terus
every
tiba-tiba
time. Give him a challenge
lurus
and he
gitu.
rise to it.
Lewat garis putih langsung lurus ya.
Lewis Skelly. Martinelli. Foot in. Odo. That's a sharp pass.
Dapat kan?
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ødegaard. Saka. Ødegaard. Saliba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Partey. Now Ødegaard. White. Musiala does well to get it back. White. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rafinha. He's found a way through. Mbappe!
Akhirnya.
Goal! Head and vein!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer after 38
Mau ditutup tuh, mau ditutup.
Kayak gue oper lah.
Kylian Mbappe.
Head and vein have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Head and vein looking to go into the break. 1-0 up.
Huh?
Rodri. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Udah gua siapin, ada di situ. Oh,
But they were certainly tested. Thinks one through. That is good alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Engages
There
and
will be
forces
1
him off the ball.
minute added time.
Now it's Rafinha. He's got away. Musiala. Musiala! 4-1 with that, the half-time whistle goes.
Berapa finishingnya
Glad to have
berapa,
a 1-0 lead at this point, but you have to say things could have
80
been
kali.
very different.
And a quick announcement.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow
Passing
to
doang
this
kah?
game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit
80
more.
Kru juga 80.
Head and vein having to have the lead in a tight game. Half-time, 1-0.
Kayak IMF tuh bang. Yes. Sudah enak ini tadi bener.
Substitutions taking place.
Sudah enak.
That gets things going for the second half.
Head and Ven really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Lovely bit of skill. In towards the middle.
Yahoo.
Head and vein come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lewis Skelly.
Semut amat, semut.
Cleared away.
Dikasih ini. Dikasih nempel.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that
Sudah
trickery.
top.
Pedri.
Oh, nggak bisa langsung
Ended up
ke
in
guler
no
ya.
man's land.
Nggak guler.
That's a good ball played into space. Rodri gets good distance on it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played out to the left flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Pedri.
Hihi.
Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent
Dapat.
Szoboszlai.
Sir.
He's got a side of goal. Oh, nice. Just
Udah
not
bagus
quite.
banget saya.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Astaga. Caca.
What are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played,
Ui,
Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Kivior
Nice.
cuts out the pass.
Pelan banget aja lu. Oh fuck.
Odegaard. Mosquera calmly anticipates. Floats it
Oh,
up and
belakang.
over. And the pass is intercepted. Partey. Odegaard. Heerenveen perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Header!
Tangan.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Arsenal certainly look
Nih,
a
tapi
very
nyerapnya.
capable counter-attacking team. They're
Atas.
direct,
Oh.
they're quick, and to be
Ganti
honest, they're full
dua-dua.
of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, played right into his path. Bit too much weight on the pass. That's going to go a long way.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 5, Partey. Coming on the field is number 20,
Arsenal are
Jorginho.
definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Odegaard.
Nah, cik. Rapi. Oh, tengah.
Otto kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold.
Bapak depan nama.
Rafinha going face-to-face with his great
Diliatin doang, Pak. Diliatin doang.
Gabriel Martinelli. Coming on
Oh, what a
to the
mistake.
field is
He's
number
picked his way
33,
through.
Calafiori.
Failed to get it away. 75 minutes played. Neither of these two want... Szoboszlai!
Udah
They've done
gila.
it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Kiper aja, kiper back ya.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like
Keren
a
dia,
maestro.
lihat nih.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Body juga masih kuat aja.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Hmm,
turn to their
naikin lagi.
benches.
Field is
They're starting to look very comfortable.
Heaven.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see
Nah,
any
kasih
complacency
bola.
after that.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Alah.
White. Odegaard.
Ya saya. Aduh. Ih, sopan kah begitu?
Iya.
Baru mau sombrero tuh.
Substitution.
Mau setengil anjing. Gak ada orang.
Baru mau
tuh.
Noel tadi itu, mau Noel itu. Ah,
Heerenveen will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. White. Saka. Oh, a bust challenge. Adams gets it away.
ayolah.
Good play on the left-hand side here.
Koen anjir.
He's in a really good
Musuhnya
position
miring.
out wide. Rice. Saka. He is through here. Big chance.
Gila mama.
Danger
Gila.
averted for now.
Petak. Allah. Nggak dapet, Pal. Lu turunin apa gimana? What the fuck?
Siapa cok?
Nunes anjing.
White.
Bukan kocak.
Saka.
Nunes kan diganti Owen aja.
Look, it's a run defense is this
nggak
time,
tahu.
but the timing
Main
has
dulu.
to be spot on.
Nunes. Oh iya masih ada Nunes ya? Lah tengah cok Owen tengah nggak tahu. Mas Owen
SS kali. SS-in maju dikit, Bang.
Hichan bisa nggak? Bisa nggak?
Hichan kadang kayak Mbappe dong Hichan.
Hanya Wawan asal buat taruh di tengah. Ini mah sesuai posisi lah.
Substitution in progress.
Big header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barel. Oh, belakang banget.
No, again, there's no way through. And he's on a charge.
Bawah! Oh, udah gue ke bawah ini tuh.
Saka. And that's that. Heerenveen can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly
Absent
entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency, and
Security staff
proficiency.
for each block. Please report to the
What are
staff
your
room
thoughts on today's
immediately.
game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Mas.
As. Lu simpen gak itu
Apanya?
ke YouTube?
Gua hapus aja, nyaman doang.
Ap-
Emang bisa disimpan?
Itu PUBG juga masih ada aja.
Oh, iya otomatis kesimpan.
Belum patah-patah ya, saya patah-patah. F-stringnya patah-patah.
Bener.
Disco CCB aja. Siapa? Moskwa? Mau, harimau. Harimau mulai.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
That's fine.
We have already started here.
They're not like us.
Well timed, excellent interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I've been so impressed with Harry Maguire's development over the years, Peter.
Loncat-loncat
Hats off
gitu boleh.
to those who've helped him become
They
the
not
ball
like
playing
us.
defender
They're not
he is
like
today.
us.
He's very good at stepping into midfield, and his ability to pick out long passes and those
Yung
diagonal
height ba?
balls will play an important part again, no doubt.
Henry Sombrero.
Okay, interesting. Bruno
Ya
Fernandes.
gua.
Pedri.
Evin udah. Nembak. Jalan, Cok. Jalan.
Mount. Mount.
Gue taruh bawah nih
Bruno
emang.
Fernandes.
Bisa lagi.
In with the
Apa sih bang,
challenge.
soalnya kakinya regular
What you've
very
seen,
high
Jim,
juga.
over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too
kaki
early for
pakai
either
ton
to
ini loh.
start taking real
1 ton
risks.
ini loh.
So they're still very much in a phase of testing the
Ih.
waters and sizing each other up.
That's been
Itu
covered.
pas
Sedih.
pas banget ke si.
And
Iya
Maguire.
pas
Lagi
banget ke
diem
situ cuk.
Spread out to the
Ada
left.
bola.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well, it just
Itu pas
petered
banget
out.
ke situ,
No
Cuk,
penetration
lah.
at all,
Ini.
having had a great deal of the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a nicely measured pass.
Ada bola.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Atas.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. And that's been intercepted.
Ya.
Great positioning. So
Kaget
good
kali
from him.
Neymar juga.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we
siapa
still
bisa
await the first goal.
Blokir bang.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Neymar.
Wih.
Musiala. Barella.
Gue juga kaget kok. Cak.
Rafinha. Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
Maju.
Maguire tries to clear. Manchester United were a team
Kakinya nggak
looking for an
sopan,
outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence,
Bawa
then
apa ini, Bang?
you can start asking
Oke.
more questions.
Looking for the run. Rafinha. Pedri is in a really good position out wide.
Hish.
And it's hoisted clear.
Majuin aja. Wait.
Alexander-Arnold
Kevin De
fiddles
Bruyne.
it through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Tadi doang, pal tadi doang itu.
Lindelof. And it's Casemiro. Mount. And Casemiro. That's headed upfield.
Ada sombrero kah bang?
It's clear to see.
Ada
He's
nggak
not
ada.
at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Wih, yang pasti-pasti aja dah sombrero tuh anjing.
Diallo looking to get on the end of this. Odo. Neymar.
Oke.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Neymar!
Pela ya.
A potential goal of the season contender, if
Gimana
only.
gitu Pela?
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Maguire. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's Casemiro. Oh, what a mistake! Ahmad.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the finish!
Oh, harus back shot kayak itu.
Well, that
Kayaknya
is
udah
commitment to the
di-locking sih.
cause.
Oke. Back shot.
Alexander-Arnold, the regular corner taker. And it's been taken short. Muscular approach does pay off
Okay.
here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Lu.
King Beckham.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first
Tuh,
half.
belok ini pal. Ingat pal, ini
Well, this
belok.
is his opportunity
Ini
to
belok.
make the
Lebih
stage
kanan
his own
lagi
here.
pal, lebih kanan lagi.
What a save from Onana! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball.
Cong ya?
and deal with it
Beloknya
well.
sih.
Oh, belok banget anjir.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He gets big, and he's
Depan bisa kosong banget tuh.
Look, there are always tactical
Skill.
adjustments for any
Rafinha
coach
maju
to make at
sendiri,
half
anjir.
time.
But when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break,
Langsung one-on-one sama
everyone will be
kiper,
paying
Cok.
extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Après 44 minutes de jeu,
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
Tepisan Onana tuh
Classic
ke dalam.
game. Read it
Nyengir
perfectly.
gak, nyengir gak? Walah,
Walah
masuk.
masuk.
1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Wah,
And he's gone backward here. Mosquera deals with that comfortably. And they've got rid.
wih ngelik.
Sama-sama.
Delicate ball, and it
Dapat,
needs to
dapat.
be.
Dapat.
Oh, he's burst.
Fenomenal.
Oh, he's great.
Shooting.
And it's in. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Bukan. Lah seneng tuh.
Poster
And
aja.
that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Gila. Bang Pedri tuh.
And it's half time here.
Padri mas, Padri.
Your views on the first
Iya
half?
4 Gir, siapa yang nonton, Cok? Ngeri juga.
in that half, Peter, and the break may influence the change somehow, but don't
Gue
hold
masih
me
satu
to it.
aja. Refresh kayaknya.
Mets
Concurrent
heading into the
tuh
break.
keseluruhan
Very
apa
happy
gimana?
with how it's gone so far.
sorti des bus est prié de déplacer immédiatement son véhicule
Absen
avant
bang.
que la fourrière ne
Ada
l'emporte.
Teddy.
Sudah saatnya. Apa nih, si Jamal kah? Buang.
Udah.
Siapa yang buang, Mal?
Bebas.
Apa ya, Wen? Sudah saatnya. Apa nih, si Jamal kah? Buang.
Udah.
Siapa yang buang, Mal?
Bebas.
Apa ya, Wen?
Changement. Le numéro 4. Le numéro 42.
Here we go again then.
Place. Le
Here we go again, man.
Owen. Le numéro 7.
Teng teng
Odro
teng
does
teng.
well to get it back. Can he get onto this? Shaw kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Diallo looks to get on the end of this. Soboslai takes control of it, and he's on. Has a look and has a
Apa
go.
itu, Wak? Apa itu?
Mencoba.
Mencoba. Oke.
This interception, his
tiba-tiba.
positioning was spot on. Shin to shin,
anjing.
bicep to
Nggak kuat sih,
bicep,
Bang.
and he wins
Gimana?
out. Mets come out this half
Udah gua
somewhat
keluarin,
altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects
Nanti
their
keluas.
overall strategy.
Aduh. Waduh. Jangan dikasih lagi dong. Kocak.
Now Mazraoui had a shot. A collective sigh of relief
Nah,
from the
berak anjir.
defense.
Kena ke atas.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's
Set
got
bukan sih.
quality and set an example.
Kok pantas pasnya gitu,
2-0
Bang?
the scoreline early
Ada kan?
Ininya
after
aneh.
half-time. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's another good win of the ball. Alexander
Makan
Arnold
Bapak.
being hounded.
Iya, iya, iya,
back into the
Iya, kok gitu ya kan?
What they've got to
Nggak pas
realise, Peter,
bola,
is that
anjing.
they won't
The
get
fuck?
away with excessive force for long. So they're running a fine
Gak pas
line.
bola, Cok.
Alexander Arnold
Ih.
looks for the finish.
Datar.
And he comes
Jadi
up
body,
trumps
Cok, udah
again.
lemah kali.
Balance-nya hancur.
And that's a throw. throw-in is there, and he can
Ah,
get
jauh
back
banget
here.
anjir.
Now the finish. And somehow it stayed out.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Mazraoui. Ahmad.
Nah,
Mana itu?
Mas Dilo. Katanya ntar mau pet
Siapa?
lawan apa tuh, menang 2-0.
Pedri. Distributed tidily.
Bener, aduh,
Defending
disuruh.
of the desperate variety.
Krokodilo.
Oh, it's a
Ahmad,
searing
yeah.
run. He is a man on a mission. And that should get the job done.
Lah.
Beautifully scored him there. It's a free
Shit,
kick.
bandel shit kakinya shit. Shit. Itu mah
Mas Kasmir.
itu mah kayak dengan penuh keyakinan,
Well,
Cok.
this certainly fits the bill when it comes to
Kita
the
harus
man for
arahin
the
ke
occasion.
kanan.
Great chance. He's trying the shot. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Certainly could have and should have made
Siapa
more
orang
of
tuh?
that.
Ibu Adam.
Oh, I know. Rambutnya mirip
Mets
ya.
perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is just caressing the ball. Alexander-Arnold goes on a run down the left wing.
hilang bolanya. Mati karir ini mah.
Terrific header.
Ganti ada
He's
Mamar.
heaved it away. He's gone forward. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, he's
Jauh
felt
banget
that
anjir, jauh
It's all a
banget.
little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
Aduh.
The great escape.
Bang. Iya ditarik nih.
Fires from distance.
Ditarik sih.
That will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Yang tadi kan.
And the referee has brought play back and
Dipukul,
shown
Cok,
him a
perutnya,
yellow
Cok.
card.
Target man banget dah. Ditandain ya.
Mets have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done.
Iya.
Lah kok gitu?
Menu,
Itu udah mau
Played into
ngerebut itu.
space out
Nah,
wide.
itu dia. Udah mau ngerebut tadi itu. Ayo passing 80.
Rafinha is herring after that one.
Rebut.
He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Menu,
Gak bisa.
and he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, what has happened here?
Tabrak. Nice.
Neymar,
Lagi.
Owen looking to run onto it.
Bagus banget tuh.
Lovely feet.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Mazraoui tries to clear. Real
Allah.
Owen.
denied by
Nggak keluar anjing.
Alexander-Arnold clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we're done.
Suara gue jelas ya sih anjir.
And reflect on a job.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Mazraoui tries to clear. Real
Owen.
denied by
Nggak keluar anjing.
Alexander-Arnold clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we're done.
Suara gue jelas ya sih anjir.
And reflect on a job. Feet.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Biasa nggak pakai ini ya.
Working very nice.
Apa? Voice mentor.
So thank
Lagi
you
anjir,
very
lagi
much,
enggak.
Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of
Lagi
our
enggak,
coverage.
lagi enggak.
So from us both,
Lagi
a
enggak.
very good evening.
Ah. Let me know. Nih las benar Lis.
That ass. Last of the last.
RM.
Little preference, yes. Nah itu yang bunda itu emang apa sih Bang?
Bunda Rahma.
Iya.
Udah lama anjir itu.
Ya benernya apa?
Itu emang bener kayak gitu aja.
Emang ada yang nama gua juga.
Oh.
Gue tadi main Valorant ada yang nickname-nya begitu, Cok.
Bunda Teddy.
Kayak, what the fuck? Gue kira lu cuman nambahin nama
Kagak
gua doang.
kocak. Kagak anjing ada
Oh,
lore-nya, ada.
Astaga. Ada lore-nya tuh ya. Astaga.
Dikirain gue lu enggak apa udah tahu anjing.
Gak tahu kocak. Ya salah mah.
Bunda.
Mending Musiala apa Valverde, Pal?
Bebas.
Musiala lah. Valverde ini dah. DMF. EAA. Paralina Cappuccino. Nah, mama lah yang trusted ya. Mana ya Oblak? Paralina Cappuccino.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
We have already started here.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Dapat nih.
Chip through.
Keluar dulu.
He wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Martinelli looking to penetrate opposition lines. Odegaard.
Mas.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says.
Buset dari situ tuh nongkrong
A
aja.
workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job
pindah
is to make
TR,
sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Menuju lokasi dong.
They'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Kasih menuju lokasi.
Odegaard. Trossard. Neymar. Floated up and over. Can he latch on to this? Lovely bit of skill.
Weh, rapet banget itu berdua. Nggak ada kosongnya nih.
Well, that defending is unapologetically
Last
persistent.
but not
It's almost
least.
personal, and it had to be.
Jamal kenceng
Big
amat kan
swung
tuh.
through. Saliba spots it and intercepts.
80 doang,
It's not the
82.
game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
He could be in here.
Siap.
Couldn't quite squeeze
tangkap,
that one through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Kivior moved on forwards.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Ih,
It's a pretty loose pass,
Anjir, gue dapet.
and that's put paid to a promising move.
udah.
Trot up, mighty effort.
Please.
Siapa tuh, Mamar apa?
Stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kalau blok baru kaget gue.
Rice
Kaki.
moves short.
Wih, di sombreroin
Alexander-Arnold
masalah.
couldn't get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pinches it off him,
Dodok.
engages and forces him off the ball.
Tabrak.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot
Gue mau
on.
ke
Pas emang gitu Palembang
Now
kadang
there's a
begitu
fine
emang.
ball.
Kadang begitu.
Pedri.
ke depannya
Now
lagi,
it's
siapa tuh Pal
orchestrated
Perde?
counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Ødegaard. Arsenal applying the press here. A
Supaya yang
high
langsung depan
press.
kan, cuman
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and it hits one. Saka. White.
You have to
White,
expect
yeah.
that from everyone now.
He's found a way through. He's a sharp little ball here.
Emang. Ini
And he's taking no chances there. Musiala going face to face with his great rival. Neymar plays it in.
kok nggak santuy. Mau gue volley
Here's
Pal.
Musiala. Lovely feet. A real chance if he can get through.
Itu guler Pak.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Allah. Ya sih, regular very high juga sih Pedri, cuman ya gitu sih. Cakep.
He is through here.
Guler. Pedri.
Martinelli.
Smart.
Otto does really well to win the ball there. Otto charging forward down that flank. And now they can clear their lines. And claimed it back swiftly. Musiala, very nicely done. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Anjir.
Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Back swiftly. Musiala, there was the first half.
Very nicely done. Really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have,
Anjir.
obviously the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Angel main nggak
An
Angel?
engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0.
Ini gue mana anjir? Poin gue nggak main anjir. Poin sama itu. Ya.
Changement. Le numéro 42. À sa place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Mets are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his halftime team talk.
Mana?
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mets come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Wkwk gets a good foot in there. Martinelli, well seen, saw
nice.
that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Trossard!
Jangan masuk dong, goblok.
Anjir. Anjir, tipsot kan.
Enggak, mantul kaki si Adam.
Space that are being exploited and they need filling.
Ke bawah
and fast.
gitu. Ngeliat.
They've played it short. Mets have the chance to go the other way.
Wih, tiba-tiba kenceng gitu deketin bola.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Aduh. Out.
We're still waiting for a goal to report here.
Mana? Ada. Allah, kok ke situ? Punya saya.
And that is expertly dealt with. And the counter is on. Alexander-Arnold was steaming forward. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Danger averted for now. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Wait.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That's a throw.
Wih, tapi keren.
Iya.
Out aja sih, sayang.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again.
Jauh tuh, udah jauh. Kadang jauh, kadang deket apa lah. Bisa diatur nggak sih?
Nggak tahu dah kalau itu.
Jauhnya tuh.
Great work on the overlap.
Ini sambil mencet 2 kali.
Oh, such a clever touch. Bastoni. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Info kali kalau mau ngoper aja.
Titip dulu pal tadi.
Whatever happens,
Tiba-tiba banget nyodorin.
raises hope.
Keluar aja tuh, keluar dari depan itu tuh. Oke.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Tabrak. Aduh.
Saka. Oh, just Saka!
Like
No reaction.
no reaction. Like no reaction.
Otto.
Ih, sopannya.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's an excellent interception. Mets perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Gol kayak ini.
Valverde.
Lama banget. Emang kalau nggak ada sombrero tuh gitu pala, pakai dada tuh lama banget.
Shifted it to the flank. Trossard. Oh, what a ball! Trossard!
Mamar.
Cheer.
To get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Changement. Le numéro 20. Le numéro
Both
9.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
À leur place, le numéro 21.
That has been knocked clear.
Mas, jangan kabur, Mas.
Aduh. Oke.
And again the keeper stands
Mau
strong.
kabur anjir.
Won't be happy with some of the
Tolong,
defending
Mas.
runners, but he can hold his head
Pergi.
high. That was a fantastic stop. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Persi, Bos.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game
Tabrak, aduh.
could yet yield a winner.
Gila sih, kalau udah bukan
The shots.
Mamar DG apa? DG Oblak 10-0 kali anjing.
Saka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lanjut. Oke.
Well, they've got one
Wih.
on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine. at this
Kagak ada
stage.
itu, Cok. First time shot anjing.
Back, and it may be at a price.
Le numéro 25.
Mas, jangan kabur mas, boleh ambil mas.
That is pretty much the end of that. This is it then, now or never.
Nitip dulu dah, ribut banget anjing.
Nitip nggak niat anjing.
Rice.
Lawan banget di sliding anjing sih. Bocah ini. Musuhnya banyak banget.
You wonder if that's it now, but
Di.
there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Look at it finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Just eases him off the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found a way through.
Apalah.
That pass isn't the best.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
Ouais.
temps additionnel.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Yeah, well, they were... Odegaard! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snapped at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that's
Anjing nggak menang goblok.
So we finished as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Udah minum belum, Pal?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Looking wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bastoni does really well to win the ball there. Nicely aimed pass.
Mas.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's
Halo,
put
Mas.
himself offside.
Belum apa tuh?
Nyampe anjir.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's found the way
Woi,
through.
kenceng.
Oh, he's been caught
Yeah.
napping.
Jauh banget dong.
It's a corner. With the corner. There first. They've played it short.
Backshotnya sih jauh banget.
He's done well to get that clear. Has a shot.
Boleh.
Ter Stegen.
Cikir ya.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski.
Dodok.
He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter.
Cuh.
It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind. And that prevents the opposition defence from
Bola gitu kan.
getting too high or indeed getting too
Halo.
comfortable.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. That has ended up in no man's land. Vermin has a look and plays it forward.
Weh,
I wonder if
wah,
you've seen
wah,
Jim
wah,
over the
langsung
early
tuh.
moments of the game.
Oke.
Jing
Oke,
script itu mah.
bisa gitu,
Good
bisa
run,
gitu,
lovely take, but
bisa
that is
gitu.
where it
Gimana
stops.
tadi?
Yeah, the ball in there was simply
Script
superb. I
aja
won't be
gitu.
too happy that it's
Set,
gone to
set,
waste like that.
sah langsung. Oh fuck. Opan banget ya.
Gavi picks it up from the goal kick. Pedri. Rafinha. He's had it taken off him.
Pengen ngegocek kodo.
Barcelona ran themselves into the
Ya,
proverbial
bukan
cul-de-sac
De
there.
Bruyne.
Ya lu.
Third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Played out to the left flank. Eric Garcia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Martinez. Yamal. Over to the other side. Goulet.
Oh, itu gue mau ke Poden, cok, sumpah itu gue mau. Mata gue udah di Poden itu, Pak. Mata gue di
Wins the duel
Poden.
this time.
Oh,
Pedri looking to penetrate opposition lines.
atas lagi.
Valverde. He's beaten the last man. A decent
Poden,
clearance. Rafinha.
Tabrak.
Solid defending. Refused to be out.
Nice.
Shapes to shoot. He's done very well to get to that.
Goulet actually didn't do
Goulet,
an awful lot
Goulet.
wrong, to be honest.
Mulai.
Looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Merah nih. Oh, enggak, cok. Enggak kartu aja. 1, 2.
Mas.
Lumayan des clean AF.
That was
Gila,
travelling.
habis di langsung syuting.
That's been intercepted.
Gue mau
That was well played, well stopped.
Congkel kan?
bau tadi shaft.
somewhat off target.
Well, it seems as if
Masih
he's just
modo,
had a
odo.
momentary lapse and slipped
Ujur.
into tunnel vision because
Itu
he
aja.
had good options around him and he failed to get it.
Set, mati itu kameramen satu tuh gimana?
Forcefully.
Well, the keeper looked
Nonton
perplexed.
mati ya.
That was hit
Kacau
with real
banget aja.
ferocity.
Feeding bullet. Bullet.
Rafinha.
Aduh.
Pedri.
Lah, gue mau ke
Accurate
Pak
pass.
PRD.
Emang kayak itu kadang gitu.
Umpan siapa itu?
Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Oh, such a
Wih,
clever
Pe.
touch.
Astagfirullah.
Apa skill dribble apa? Gede aja gitu. Salto.
Firmly met. And the volley.
Gak ada ke
Well, the
bawah-bawah
contact was
aja.
true enough. The aim wasn't quite. I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got full.
Wih.
And he's quick to get it clear again. It's a good run down the right. Dink through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fermin. Now it's Rafinha.
Wih,
Look at the space here. And the shot.
skrip.
That couldn't
Skrip.
have been a more potent injection
Terdiam,
of belief for this team.
Skrip.
Top drawer.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
There
temps
was
additionnel.
no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer. Half-time team.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
changement. Le numéro 20 à sa place.
Here's the start of the second half.
Mets can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lah,
Apa tuh?
Now he's off and running. Nuno Mendes. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Gitu.
Mets do appear to have made a half-time
Kok ngasih
change.
banget.
Well, I
ya,
think this
tuh.
is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Exotnya ke depan itu bang.
Fermin.
Samping. Agak ngeri.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. Yamal!
3 kali.
Sticks it away.
oh, cok, malah kabur
Two
cok.
up and threatening to pull clear. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise,
Pergi itu
dead-eye
dah.
accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
You can
Oh, shooting chance!
What the fuck?
It's in.
What the fuck?
And
Lu lihat dah, Val, lu lihat
he
dah,
has
Val.
given that a right old hit.
Apa
It was
anjir?
magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly.
Latihan,
I think
cok.
he's even managed to surprise
Ah,
himself.
kan memang pernah kan?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
Kaget
The
yang
manager's claiming
ini.
an assist here.
Skrip banget. Nih lebih jelas ya. Oh. Keren tiang ini ya anjir. Tiang langsung ke bawah.
We have got ourselves a game here. Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Pedri shifted it to the flank. He's got away.
Bisa tuh gitu ya. Headshot tuh.
Up he goes.
Headshot itu tadi.
Oh no, he's got that completely wrong.
Dribble headshot.
Lewandowski delivering the goods as expected.
Well,
Again.
having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Nuno
Le nombre de
Mendes.
spectateurs pour ce
Gently down.
match, 72
And he's being
300.
shifted off. And he's forced to go back.
Tabrak tuh.
Mets do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Apa? Ya?
Martinez. Gavi has created one goal already. Pretty loose pass.
Bozai. Maksud gua Bozai.
Now it's Lewandowski. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Neymar.
Nice.
Now it's Szoboszlai.
Iya.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Ngapain bisa begitu aja?
Gue mau som.
Pedri.
Oh no.
That comes as a mighty relief.
Mau sombrero tadi pal. Malah
Sombrero.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Changement.
kok.
Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. He has found a way through. Just eases him off the ball. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Szoboszlai. Oh, nice touch. Chance to finish. Oh,
Udah
crossbar.
gila.
Should have equalised.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
À sa place, le numéro 21. Changement en cours.
Mets are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Well timed, excellent interception.
Mets really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ya.
Pedri. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Gas.
That is lovely. And he's had a hit. It's loose now. Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Salto
Oh, that
mas.
could cost them.
Udah lama gak salto kali ini mau.
Changement. Le numéro 22. Pour le
The changes
remplacer,
then in quick
le
succession.
numéro 16.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it. And I
Yang
think
sekarang
that's
tuh
happened in this
lari
case.
itu.
Oh, good spread. Ferran Torres. Lewandowski. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He's
Nah,
been
boleh
bundled
itu.
over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Pinya ini mas pinya.
And it's hoisted clear. Szoboszlai has
Cah,
found the net here, of
Oh,
course.
ngentot.
Dani Olmo.
Tabrak.
Il
Oke.
y aura 4 minutes de temps
Masa bang?
additionnel.
Time added on 4 minutes.
Tried from distance.
Anjir masih
It's
ngarah ke
make
situ
or
dong.
break time now, and they're all
Udah di
headed
tengah
for the
banget gitu
penalty
masih ngarah ke
box.
situ, Cuk. Ayo, ayo.
Neymar with the short one. Shapes to shoot. Now who's going to be first to this? And now they can clear their lines.
Tabrak. Bape.
Nuno Mendes.
Mendes. Mana orang?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That should get the job done. And that is that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Kayak abis nginjek
Any reflections on what you've seen?
Let's